Hey, it's JC1424 once again with Gran Turismo 4. And in this episode of our GT mode playthrough, we're going to be doing part 17, which will be Daihatsu Midget 2 one-make race, which, you know, Japan, just like a lot of the stuff we did because it's a Japanese game. But last episode we did March Brothers, which was a Nissan one-make race, and that was the most sufferable thing we've done yet. You figured it would have been 1,000 miles, but no, this little thing with all these tiny smart cars, whatever they wanted to call them in 2004, no. So I spent like 100,000 credits in that episode almost, just trying to get that car up to par with a bunch of cars that were the same as mine. I don't know why we couldn't just leave it as stock. They need to tune the shit out of that thing. I was at like 150 horsepower with my little tiny car by the time I got to the end of that. But we got it done, and I lost a lot of money. So we're gonna go try to make some back with this Midget 2 race. Now Kamikaze, I was talking to him a couple days ago about doing this one, and it was coming up. And he was saying, oh, you should buy the one from the 60s or whatever. Get the classic one and make it ridiculously hard and interesting. Well, that would have been a terrible idea if I could have bought that one because it's only for Midget 2s. It's not for the original Midget. So I slap that bitch, Kamikaze. Having ideas that don't even work and waste even more money. It's one race. And I mean, I know these are really slow and not that powerful, but still, one race? You know, they're probably going to make me put some upgrades in here because, you know, overpower their cars and make it more challenging. It requires no license. The Copen race is the other one, and that requires an A license. I don't know why you need an A license to drive that piece of crap. And yeah, you see, only this car. Not one other car, just this one. I don't know how many other colors it comes in. Hopefully I'm the only one that's green. It's a 4-lap race around Driving Park Motorland. See, that's a short track. It's a tiny track. 4 laps, that's not much. But for this car, I feel like this could be almost a 10-minute race. It's an endurance race. Yeah! Look at all the rainbow of colors. We got black, that's not in the rainbow. Yellow, white, maroon, red. Was I just racist? Who gives a shit? These days it's impossible not to be. What's the A-spec rating? It's a 60-point race. These are tiny cars, 60 points. That sounds kind of concerning. I love that yellow. I love that I have a different color than everyone else. Love the variety. Make for a great thumbnail. Just these tiny little things. Okay, we're going a little faster than I thought we'd be. I think we're going just a little bit slower than we did whenever we did the lightweight K-Car Cup thing in beginner races. Oh, we're coming. We're going to win this race. Look at this. I'm already sliding into the DMs of the red one. 5th. About to go for 4th. I just don't like this teal color. I've never liked cars that come in this color. There's other greens that I like, obviously. Like the Elise. The green I had in that one was like a forest green. Beautiful. But this, I hate this. That maroon is alright, but just some cars, the colors just don't look that great on them in my opinion. Or they only come in these colors, they don't come in other colors to make those colors special, you know? If you like burgundy and maroon stuff, but if that's all it comes in, it's like, it's sucky. Its variety is weak. Okay, the first and second, they're far away, but we still got 3 laps left in the race to track them down. And sure, you know, I've had to warm up and learn how they want me to race this track and get a feeling for all this. It just sucks that this is one race. I thought it would actually be a really long one just because these are tiny and slow, but I was exaggerating the imagery in my mind of how fast it could actually go. Okay, we're getting there. Ugh, love that yellow one. I don't know what yellow it is. It looks like a Daytona yellow or a banana yellow. I mean, from my TV, that looks like banana yellow, but I don't know how it's going to look in the video in the end because everyone's got a different picture settings. At least it's not domination station. Start off the race, pass every single car in the first lap, and then spend the rest of the race just making practice laps. This is good shit. I feel like these guys have a little more horsepower than all those back there because I passed all those guys easily, and it's taking me an entire 3 laps to catch these guys and pass them. I think we'll get them throughout the 3rd lap of the race, and then the 4th lap will be all by myself. I like how this yellow midget has a different driving line than the black one. Like, he's trying to set the pass, but you're not exactly close enough and carrying enough momentum, so you'd be better off driving the exact same line until you're bumper to bumper. I don't know if it's possible for the AI to pass each other when they're all driving the same car, because usually they all drive the same pace and don't anything too special. If someone's got a little extra horsepower, that's all it takes. It'll take forever because they don't know how to maneuver around themselves. They don't even know how to maneuver around me. They'll just try spinning me out even though the cars are so planted from the rear in a way that doesn't make sense. You know, you can praise the physics of Gran Turismo, but for some reason you can't spin somebody out in these games. You'd have to just bulldoze them off the track. Give them that bump and run. Looks like we got to run off of that. I guess you could call it a hairpin. It's not really tight enough to call it a hairpin. But that curve, we're going to take this lead. That's what I'm talking about. He doesn't know how to work his way around me. Even though he's not getting the spot. Okay, so we got the lead by the end of lap 3. Now I'm going to zip through this last lap in one race. I really feel like that yellow one was capable of passing the black one. We got our 68 spec points, and this always was, you know, the cool farmer's truck. And there's our 2,000 credits. That's all I made in this video was 2,000 credits. And we didn't even get back to 700,000 entirely yet. I like the color the truck is coming in, but I do not like this faded gold on the tires, the rims. Is that Daihatsu on the rear plate, like in an older font? Because this is from the 60s. We all knew this was coming. It's got those Herbie headlights, if you know what I'm talking about. Why was this not allowed to be used in sport truck race? It's more of a farmer truck, but still, it's a truck. This game is sentimentally so fucking stupid. I just sold the older one from 1963. It was a classic, woohoo, it's got the Herbie headlights, but it ain't got no spare tire, and it's only got 12 horsepower, less than my fucking vacuum cleaner. Then the one from the 90s that I just competed with, that's got 34 horsepower with a fresh oil change. It's got a spare tire on the hood. It's more efficient. It's probably better sizing because it's got 4 tires instead of 3. It's not awkward, more likely to top over like the other one. But that was only 700 credits. Dude, what the heck? This is the car that I'm getting into for the next episode. We're going to do Japanese Compact Car Cup, and this should be totally competitive there. I like that it's a cup car. It's got all these stickers. Awesome. I like the white. This is nice. I don't know how many I just sold, like 5, 6, but we're at 12 right now, and a bunch of these I either consider using in the future, or I'm quite confident that I will. Like this Lotus Elise 111R, it's a prized possession of mine. Chevy Silverado SSD concept. You know, there's so many of these that could be used for like special condition events, you know, just to drive on wet pavement or some tarmac, anything like that. And some could even be taken off-road if we want to. I'm going to go ahead and sell the Volkswagen lastly, because I want to get a better Lupo than this. This one's like the cheapest of them all, probably. Get an extra 3,000. Trying to get back to where we were on credits before all that Marx Brothers garbage happened. And I don't even know what I want to do with the Skyline 2000 GT, because I would need a newer Skyline for the Skyline one-make race of sorts. But yeah, now we're down to 11 cars. So let's get out of here, and I'll see you guys next time for the Japanese Compact Car Cup. Excited for that one. Get a lot of actual racing there. We spend more time in the menus than we actually did doing that race. That sucks, and I'm sorry, but that's just the way the game is designed. I don't want to throw anything else in here that wouldn't make sense for the title. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.